Well, guys, I'm back, and it's time to talk about this season of Love is Blind. Now, if you are not part of our live tonight and you're rewatching this, you know what to do, right? Come into the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Hit hashtag replay gang in the chat. Okay, put up in there. Let me know your thoughts on this season. Was it more of the same? Are you disappointed? Do you even watch this show for anything more than entertainment? Okay. Did you watch the actual season or were you just watching my recaps? All right. Let me know your thoughts and come on in here. Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Holla if you can hear me right now. Okay. Sometimes I start these lives and y'all cannot hear me. So I just want to make sure as y'all are coming in, let me know if you can hear me. But how are you doing? Where are you watching from? How's your Friday? Okay. Do you need something to take your mind off of this crazy world we are living in? But let me make sure all my stuff is good. My mic. Hopefully, you guys can hear me through my mic. If you can't hear me, let me know in the chat as we're getting set up and started over here. Gang, gang. Okay, gang, gang. Let me see real quick. Play some music. But let me know. Make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, I can't hear that, so I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh, it's like now you can. Okay, it's always something. Okay, but welcome to our Friday Night Live. Okay, how you doing? Where you watching from? How's your Friday? Come on into the chat. We got some things to talk about. Let me say from the beginning, though, there will probably be spoilers, post-season spoilers. We're going to talk about some of the things going on the internets. Okay. So I want to let you guys know there is going to be some spoilers, right? I got my 40 ounce of water right here. So, you know, we live. Okay. From Cali. I just moved from Cali. All right. I'll be visiting Cali in a couple of days. So next week we won't really be going live at the end of the week because I'll be actually in Cali, so we won't be going live next week that much. But April, you came back. We were chatting in the premiere of my last video. If you did not know, I released an attachment styles video on the women, just like I did the men. You know, it's all about equality over here. Both sides can get it. Okay. Lola, you came back too. You were also in the premiere of the video. Thank you for coming back. And I know you're a new subscriber also. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You just found my channel. I appreciate that. Not that you just watched the video, but you decided to stay. Okay, you decided to stay. So this season of Love is Blind. God, where do we start? Okay. Now, do y'all want to start going over the couples? Do y'all want to start with the finale? What's been going on since the finale? Okay. Where do we start, guys? Well, okay, where are we going to start at? And once again, we're going to have a lot of spoilers. So I guess we could just start. Y'all want the spoilers? Okay, we can start with some spoilers. Okay. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Okay, this is our first set of spoilers, guys. I know you guys can't see it because it's kind of small, but I'm gonna read it. Apparently, like I said, I warned you, right? Okay, I did warn you and said there were spoilers. But this is a photo of text messages between Amber and Jordan. Okay. And maybe before I get to the text messages, let's go over some things, okay? They should have never said yes. I think on this show is too fast paced for people who have kids. Now, some people have commented that it's unethical to bring parents on this show. Um, I don't know if I would use the word unethical, but I think that it can do more harm than good if children are young and involved. There's a total difference if, the kids are teenagers, adults, but young children. I don't know how you marry somebody after only knowing them for 4 to 6 weeks and you have a young child, okay? I just don't know about that. So, I just it was on shaky ground, okay? It was on shaky ground before they even went to the altar. The brother was like, "I'd be surprised if you say yes." I'm like, "You really my brother." She looked at him like, "Okay, you're my brother. Hmm, alright. Okay." And the brother was like, girl, you gonna do this? I don't know why." Okay. Not only that, the child, the family, his family also seemed, "You gonna move? You gonna move? For what? Well, yeah, we know her kid goes to school over there, but you gonna move?" So that was also another thing. Y'all know where y'all gonna live. She has a house. You don't want to move from your side of town. She don't want to move from her side of town. Okay. Yes, Jesus loves you. I feel concerned for that kid being so young. Okay. April said, "Ain't that much desperation in the world." I saw people dragging the brother. I'm sorry, but he needs to be drugged. He did. It's interesting, the siblings on this show, y'all need to, like, be quiet for a little bit, okay? Let y'all siblings have their moment, and then when the cameras cut, that's when you say, "Girl, I never want to have these kids, so don't do it." Okay? That's when you say, "Amber, you shouldn't do this. Okay? You shouldn't do this." You say that off camera, all right? Because now look at you getting drug off the internet, all right? So I just think there are a lot of things as a therapist that I feel like, no, no, no. Okay? They should went their separate ways and did their own thing. But according to Amber, all right, got ready for it? Production made them say yes when they both wanted to say no. Okay, and she released these text messages. I'll read the first one. "To clear all the rumors that we both were going to say no, text to the producers." Here is the first text message. "Hey, I just want to clarify my stance because I know last night was confusing." Okay. "For me, it's still a yes, and it's always been a yes, even when I was hurt last Thursday. I now totally, however, I now totally understand Jordan's skepticism. However, I think it was very important for us to talk about this past week for me to truly understand." Damn, this is a run on sentence. You could tell she's voice texting. Let me start all over. "I think it's very important for us to talk this past week for me truly understand that if he says no on Sunday, we were still planning on going forward with our relationship regardless. I know he is dead set on saying no right now, and I have decided not to pressure him, but he does still have the chance to meet Emma tomorrow, which may change everything again. Mm. We have made it clear to each other that we are okay either way if he isn't ready to say yes on Sunday. It was definitely it has definitely made our relationship stronger, and I have noticed a good change in him. He was already great. It is a lot for me to ask him to be ready before he meets Emma again. He may meet her tomorrow and be over the moon, but regardless, I am comfortable with him saying no Sunday if he wants to wait. If he wants to wait. So there was already in the air that Jordan was going to say no. And I hate to say this, but that text message reeks of desperation. Once again, I'm okay with shrinking myself, not only myself, but my child for the sake of a relationship, even if we don't get married. And I've said in my videos, I think you're the last one or the one about the finale. Has anyone ever said no at the altar but continue to have a relationship? And there's been so many of these seasons. Somebody let me know in the chat. Maybe that happened and I just forgot. Okay. But you are saying this message, you know he gonna say no. But either way, we can still, you know, I'm okay with him saying no. And then again, let's take a step back. Knowing that he's on the cusp of saying no, but you still introduce him to your daughter. Okay. You still introduce him to your daughter, knowing that this man is not really in the best of spaces to say yes. Why bring a child into that? Okay. To get attached to this person, to meet them, to be introduced as potentially your stepfather? Okay. I don't think that's a good idea. Her brother and Amber's comments about being too much at the altar were hard to hear. There used to be bad things happening. The family trauma was speaking. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Felicia. Yeah. It's just like, it's a clear display of a woman who's used to shrinking herself to fit in with a man, maybe friendships. Low key, I feel like there's some neurological things, some neurodivergent stuff happening with Amber that no one is really talking about. And I think there's some masking happening. I really wish that there was a space that where people talked more about those type of things that are happening mentally, neurodivergently. Because I'm not well versed in it. So I can't sit up here and have a long conversation about being ADHD, being on the spectrum, different things, because I'm just not that's not my strong suit, and I'm okay with admitting that. But I do see some stuff there that's like, are you masking? Are you used to masking? Hmm, I see something. But once again, I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not well versed in, people who are not, was it neurotypical, atypical? I'm not well versed in that, but I saw some things. Okay. But knowing that your fiance was telling you he was going to say no. Okay. Masking related to her affect or communication? I wanna say self-esteem, but once again, I'm not well versed in ASD, ADHD, that's not my strong point, so, um, I just see a woman who's used to catering other people's needs, and as a mother, I wonder how that pours into her relationship with her daughter and her daughter witnessing her mother's dynamic, and I wonder how quick her mother is to bring men into the household or dynamic. Okay, so that was the first message. What's the next one? So I guess Jordan is texting her. Perfect. See you soon. March of last year. Hey, I really think we should talk. I hate that I have to go to work right now, but because I can't think about anything besides last night, but I'm stuck in the apartment. I'm not just going to give up on this. I love you. And then Amber says, I messaged Laura and Kyle earlier this morning to see if they could let you out. Oh, I guess Laura and Kyle must be producers. One of the girls as guys might be able to. I'm open to talking how I really want you to take some time to deeply think about everything and what you truly before I put any more into this. Interesting. Jordan says, I understand. I was hammered last night, so really just want to be able to sit down with you and have a clear-headed conversation. Amber says, "When would you want to?" Jordan says, "I know you're in Mount Vernon tonight. I prefer to talk in person, so maybe tomorrow when we are together again." So this is what, like a week before, days before the wedding? And I also wonder, I do get that producers are well versed in convincing people to do things. But at some point, I'm kinda like, how is it that these producers have so much power over Tyler when she was gonna leave? You sure that's what he was thinking? You sure you don't wanna go back in there? And then this one, it seems like Jordan was not he didn't wanna do this, okay? It seemed like he didn't wanna do this. Seems like maybe they had another big fight, yes. Jordan is trying to get Amber to open up. You think so? Seemed like to me, Jordan was trying to, like, nicely say, "We need to talk, this ain't working." We will because that's what we see on the preview is, Amber running off stage. Oh, I forgot we need to go over the reunion looks. I forgot about that. If y'all wanna go over reunion looks, let me know in the chat. But it seems to me that he was like, we need to talk. We need to talk." Okay. Let's see if there's any more. I sent that to Laura just know to kinda clarify. I wonder if Laura is a producer. So Amber is still texting Jordan that she screenshotted the message to production. Jordan says, "That's really good message, and I appreciate what you said about me too. It's important for me that you know that I'm still 100 in this with you and will continue to be." Mm. I also appreciate you saying that to her since you knew I've been feeling shitty about the whole thing. That makes me feel better. So what happened? Was there a fight? Or was he like going back and forth about not wanting to be there? Okay, Laura is a producer. That's what I thought. Clearing the rumors that I did not actually give Jordan the silent treatment after we fought. Oh no, he said that on film. They have poor communication styles. Even when on, the one scene where we saw they got into it or something, and Amber completely shut down. And he said he couldn't eat the whole day because he was so concerned about her mood and what was going on. Does anyone else remember that? They don't communicate very well with one another. Yeah. Yeah, we saw her give him the silent treatment before. I really don't like people having these type of conversations through text messages. Jordan is saying, "Let's talk in person." Because in texting, you can't, read emotion through text. So to have a serious conversation like this is not healthy. You can't read what the other person is feeling, thinking, you're just typing. Sometimes people are able to hide behind the messages. It's just not a good idea. Okay, I don't like having these kind of conversations that are kind of I want to say life altering, but in general, don't have these kind of conversations with your partner through text. Okay. And maybe if you get to a place where you like, I can't hold it, you got to work on that. Okay. But two, maybe do a voice memo so I can hear the inflection in your voice. Okay. Worst case scenario, you have to have a conversation, do a voice memo so I can hear the tone because anyone can interpret tone when you're arguing in a text. Okay. Yes, they always had to include him eating food and not eating. I ain't like that either. Do you think that was because of all the stuff they've had in the past about the production providing food, not having food? Or do you think that they were trying to, because of his size, trying to make him look sloppy with the apartment, looking like a frat house, and also him eating? Was it a combination of both? Okay. Yeah, Lola, don't have these long text message back and forth. Don't do that. Yeah, y'all remember that scene. It's interesting how confrontational she is, but doesn't like being, confronted by Jordan. Interesting. Are you picking up that from the messages or something, or from the show? No, I think it's because of Amber saying she didn't like, bigger men, so they emphasize his size. Oh, okay. Mm. They should never got married, y'all. It was never gonna work. And that poor little girl. I don't even know if she should have been at the wedding. And then when I was watching, I was like, okay, if she is part of the wedding, I wish there could have been some kind of special moment between her and Jordan in a healthy way. Like I say that, but at the same time, a kid should not be involved. I feel like if someone's becoming your step parent, maybe not in the Love Is Blind setting, but if someone is becoming your step parent, then I wish that you would be included somehow in the ceremony. I wanted that here, but it's like that's not a good idea either. Okay, wishful thinking. Amber said throughout the show she was quite confrontational with the other men. That's true. But I thought y'all liked that. People were on the line saying Amber is my favorite. Amber is my favorite. I love her energy. Wasn't that what the comments were saying? Okay, wasn't that what the comments were saying? I love her. MVP. Best lady of the season. Is all I kept seeing. Okay. That hit her nerve that she was at the wedding. Yeah. Oh, you think that? I don't think so. I don't think that she tried to use her daughter. I think she wanted her to be a part of the ceremony. I just don't think that in this fast-paced type of show, and Amber is the second because Jessica was the first person with a child. It's always been a woman. Oh wait, no, last season, Chicken Shake guy, he had a kid too. So they've had 3 people on here with kids, and none of them worked. I just realized that none of them worked. She wasn't my favorite because I couldn't stand the big hair, and even on the reunion, she has, like, big hair. Maybe that's, like, where's Quay at? Because maybe that's an Ohio thing. But Jordan, he wrote a book about diabetes, I think. I always think, the worst Jordan last season. But allegedly, more spoilers, y'all. Apparently Jordan and Amber divorced. Would it be a divorce or an annulment? Because they got divorced 3 months after, saying yes at the altar. So, I guess we only have 1. Did we have 1 last season too? The last couple of seasons, I feel like we only had 1. Who got married last season? I can't remember. I think it would only work if the guy had the kid, male ego, and a woman's nurturing nature. But Jordan had a kid last season, it didn't work. Jessica, she had ego. And now we have Amber. So we have had 3. Oh, nobody got married? Damn. Damn, so that would have happened again if they had not called Christine and Vic to come shoot. Mm. I wonder how close to the finale did they call Dr. Vic and Christine? Because they had to know that Jordan and Amber were not really in the best space. Because we never saw. Was Christine at the bar thing? Let me know. They could have filmed their wedding like way afterwards because they could have wrapped and realized they didn't have anybody really saying yes, a solid couple saying yes. And maybe they didn't want to have another season of no couples. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, we did see that we saw Vic at the dress fitting for the dudes. I think he was there with everybody else. Mm. But I do think that they called them closer to the end of filming. I don't think they were there the whole time. That's rough. Fortunately, Jordan has a stable support family system. Amber likely has a longer road to start over healthy. Yeah. It sounds like her family, she's been through a lot. Yes, y'all. Please, thank you, Felicia. Please hit the like button on the live, please. Let me know if you're a new subby. You can always become a member. Okay, it's only $1 to join the membership. So support the channel that way, but what by becoming a member also. Okay. But yeah, I think when it comes to Jordan and Amber, mm-mm, never should have happened, y'all. Yes, Vic was talking to Jordan when he was nervous about meeting him at the bar. Okay. Christine was talking with Jess. Okay, so they were there. They must have just not really shown them too much. Okay, so they were at the bar. So they at least started to interact with the other cast once everybody came back. I would also like to know how do they feel about not going to Mexico? I feel like in some way, knowing that their personalities, they'd be like, well, they gave us more time to connect on our own. It was actually really beneficial to us to have some time to really get to know each other. Okay. We're not mad. It actually worked out for us. I could see that being the line. um, Here we go with this one, y'all. Let's talk about this one. This one right here. Miss Delulu. Okay. It's giving Delulu, y'all. It's giving Delulu. You hope Netflix paid for a real honeymoon. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out about that honeymoon. But girl. Amber and Jordan are kind of the same side of a coin as Bree and Connor. Well, here's another spoiler. Yeah, I say y'all are okay with spoilers throughout this video. I heard somewhere that Bree and Connor actually reconnected, which makes sense because she posted a picture of her and Connor together. It might have been like episode 9 to her stories. And so that made people think that they actually said yes and actually got married. But now it's signaling that maybe they reconnected after the show. So that's your little spoiler about Bree and Connor. This always happens, Lola. All the time. What couple did you hear? I also heard that hey, we just doing spoilers tonight. Sorry, y'all. I announced at the beginning we were gonna be doing spoilers. I also heard that supposedly Jessica is dating this other guy from the pods who was actually um he was actually on the poster. He has like kind of long hair. But I don't remember his name. Let's see if I can maybe find a photo. I saw it somewhere earlier. Oh, here it is. So supposedly she's dating this guy. Now he was on the the big promo poster, but I don't think we ever really saw him go on any dates. But supposedly that they're dating now. Yeah. Does anybody know his name? No, I haven't talked about Brittany. I was just about to, but we got sidetracked. I don't know. I guess we'll see on the reunion. He might like her. Yeah, she's supposedly dating this guy now. And I guess she's supposed to announce it at the reunion that she's dating him. I thought so too. When I saw the promo photo when I was doing my videos and trying to find photos, I thought it was the same guy. I thought it was the same guy from that other season. Ramses, yes. I thought it was Ramses. I really thought it was Ramses at first, but I'm like, "No, it can't be him." And then I thought it was Ramses because 'cause I'm like, "Is this the wrong season?" I'm like, "Everybody else look like they the same from this season, like, maybe something is this AI?" I'm like, "I'm not using this photo because I'm not sure if this is the right season." But yeah, she's supposedly dating this guy, which makes sense. ER doctor, infectious doctor. But yeah, I was getting to Brittany. Okay. Girl, let me I just don't know about Brittany. I saw something on TikTok where her dad was saying, maybe I could find it. Her dad made a video saying that they did talk to her about Devonte, and that either way he has to respect what his daughter wanted. Okay, here it is. Let me share it.
Up Devonte. Well, what you didn't see was all the conversations I had with Brittany when she got back in town. We had put together a list of what she was looking for, kind of an extensive list, and it was a hard list to really, I don't know, pass. But I knew she was going to be in the pods talking deeper with people. And when she came back out, she said, "Daddy, I met a guy. Um, I love him. His name is Devonte. He checks all the boxes." So because I trust my daughter and because I had a lot of conversation when she got back in town, and then there was a whole lot more dialogue with him that you guys didn't see, I was ready to say okay because I knew whatever challenges that he had, we would as a family would help him overcome them because that's the way we do things. So that's why I said yes to Devontae.
Yeah, basically, I knew he wasn't the best person. He had some challenges. My daughter said she went to the pods, found her somebody, and I had to respect that as a parent. Okay. Whatever challenges, where you getting the clout demon stepdaddy from? Who said that? Whatever challenges he had, we were gonna work them out. And that's the challenging thing as a parent. When your child chooses somebody you don't like, what do you really do? It's your child's decision. You have to support it. You can say what you think. You should say what you think they should do. But at the end of the day, your daughter, your child, whoever is going to choose who they want to be with. Okay. Yeah, they never showed his own family. I wonder if they didn't want to be a part of the show. Um, I think he did like a second video. Let me see if I can. Oh, this is just But yeah, daddy was like, well, what can I do? Okay.
Look like where do we go from here?
I'm not a fortune teller, so I don't know.
This
Girl, let me tell y'all something real quick right here, right now. I think people have these lists, and these lists hold you hostage. I said this on TikTok. Okay. She came there with intentions. Some of y'all have said even y'all feel like the dress was a red flag. Now y'all agree with him. I just think no matter what, Brittany came there to get married. Some might say, okay, she's moving with intention. Some might say it's a red flag. Some might say no matter who was on the other side of that pod, that wall, she was going to marry. But as much as I was upset with him, I have to also be upset with Brittany. Because Brittany ignored the red flags. There was no chemistry like y'all say in the chat. No physical connection. Yet, I'm going to keep trying to make it work. Because I want to get married. He threw up the prenup stuff, what, a couple days, a week before? That should have also been a red flag. You never met his family. Can he show you proof that he making $40K a month? So there's some issues with Brittany also, y'all. Okay. Some issues there. Yeah, right. Lola is saying, Brittany, get up. Why is it that every time this guy just threw out a red flag, hey, even the white flag of like, I'm done. Well, maybe the white flag is just like, I see some green on it. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing? Yeah, no chemistry. If anybody were roommates, them. We really didn't even see them living together too much. Or you think he's hiding them on purpose? I got some spoilers on this one too, so let me know if y'all want to hear some of the spoilers. We've been talking spoilers a whole. I'm trying to warn y'all every so often. Let me know if y'all okay with some spoilers. It was a traction piece and him hiding who he really is. Jesus, you want all the spoilers? Y'all don't even care about Sunday. Well, a spoiler that I heard was that that at the reunion he's going to announce that he's engaged and supposedly has a baby on the way. I don't know. That's what I heard. Is that he going to have a baby on the way and that he's engaged. And that he really just went on the show for clouts to get influencer deals. Similar to what 95% of the other men who go on this show. He wanted to be an influencer. Okay. You think the baby mama black? But he don't date black women though. You said what a sad man. Her concept of love and marriage scared me. I think she struggled to reconcile waiting 32 years and what was in front of her. She didn't consider what God was saying. He ain't it. I do think that once you hit a certain age, and for some reason people think like, "Oh my god, I'm 30 and I'm not married with like 3 kids. Where's my life going?" You start to hear that like internalized clock ticking and you're like, do I really want to be 35 and having a geriatric pregnancy?" It's like geriatric is just like a word to me. There's plenty of women who are having kids at 45. I saw something about somebody ex today is 48 having a baby. I think was it Toby Maguire or somebody. Um, do I feel like I would want to have a baby at 48? No. But there's plenty of people who do. I think we get caught up in like, I have to marry someone because that only gives me, okay, I'm 32. That gives me what, 2 years to have my first child. The clock is ticking. Okay. And so I think it could have been that. Like she starts to think like, oh, I only have so long. My eggs are only gonna be healthy for so long that I have to get married. So it's this pressure we put on ourselves, it's societal pressure. It might also be seeing your siblings, friends, settle down and have kids. Like, when's it gonna happen for me? Okay. When's it gonna happen for me? See, she had a baby at 37. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I agree. She's feeling pressure, which is sad to see. Yeah, because 32 to me is still young. It's still young. But she has to stop, like, she has to stop leading her relationships with the clock. Stop leading them with the anxious attachment and really work on seeing yourself. Her and Devonte had this very much pursuer dynamic. The anxious one, the avoidant. Soon as the anxious one gets a little bit closer, the avoidant starts to pull away. He even said that he called her like his shadow at times. He never liked you, girl. That's what it's giving to me is that he never liked you, which is sad because you were really head over heels. If anybody became roommates, I feel like they probably did. But did we see them really in their apartment? I feel like we really didn't see them in their apartment. I just kept hearing him say, "Well, sometimes I need to be unreachable. Like, you can't find me. Don't call me. I just need some time to disappear." That's not healthy. Okay. I get people need time to themselves, need to be away and have, time to regroup, recharge, but to continuously say that over and over again was just a big concern. It was more like, I don't want to be contacted by you. And I feel like when he got in that Honda and drove off, and she's like, "Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll, work things out." I'm like, he gonna hit you with a text. I don't even think he gonna call you. And he ain't coming back. Okay. The show is done. He is not coming back. Okay. He's not coming back. So true. Her most vulnerable moments was saying that she was scared to start all over. Yes, this was real for her, though it was only 6 weeks. Yeah, she wastes a lot of her vulnerability. She wasn't reading the room. She wasn't attuned to what was going on, unfortunately. She wasted a lot of her time. Did you see how he said they would get married and have kids, right? Was that in the pods? I thought people be saying shit in the pods to get a result. That they don't really be meaning that stuff. Yeah, I just be feeling like people be saying stuff and don't really be meaning it. But yeah, I think at times people just say stuff in the pods. One, because they know they're on TV for entertainment, to go viral, and to last longer on the show. So I really don't remember that part, but I'm guessing that he probably said that in the pod, just saying some shit. To be honest, I want to go to Mexico. Okay, I want the free weekend, 4 days that we get in Mexico. Post divorce, a hard lesson have been to remember that uh, I have not wasted time. Yes, good things will happen for me. You're completely right, Denise. Thank you. Okay, please be sure to hit the like on this live if you have not already. All right. Now, this was a sad thing to me. Is that in the beginning she said she wanted to save herself for marriage, but she was willing to let that go in order to build some connection with him. Red flag, flag on the play, travel, out of bounds, interception. I think at the beginning of a relationship, when you are compromising your values, something like that, your body, that is a big red flag. Okay. I'm sure somebody's probably going to ask at the reunion or something if they actually, had some spicy time. But so far, we have not seen or anything allude to that on the show. But to know she was willing to give that up to like even, well, maybe if I do that, like maybe he'll come around. It was just nasty, y'all. It's like, no, no, no. It's still Friday. Like, it's still Friday. I don't know. I kind of feel like just yesterday it was like May 1st. Not sorry, February 1st. I don't know. It just feels like the time is just melting away. I'm not sure if it's because, like, as you get older, time feels like it's going by faster. All the stuff happening in the news, but I just can't believe it's already at the end of this coming week. It'll be considered mid March already. It's kind of crazy. Like time is just fading away. Oh, in this scene, he was talking about having kids. That's weird. Like, I think he be saying shit and don't even realize what he's saying. Do you think it was more that she liked the idea of him? Because some people can like the idea of a person, but not like them as like a real partner. But I have idealized that, oh, you could be a husband. I have romanticized our relationship, our wedding. I have this dress. I have these ideas in my head about what I want for us to have together. Hmm. So maybe it's some of that. Maybe she more like idealized him and it wasn't about him. It was about what he represented, which was a husband. A husband, y'all. Yeah, a lot of y'all saying very sad. Yeah, very sad. Yeah. Yeah, she said she would if that would work when they were in Mexico. Oh, Brittany said that she could see them having kids together. Yeah, she's kind of delusional and very delusional. Yeah, it's kind of sad because she really has like her life together, but I just think that there's some things to be worked on with that attachment style, the anxiousness. Why do you feel like you have to continue to give and give and give in a relationship? What are you getting back? Is it reciprocal? Is there equity? Or am I pouring and pouring and not getting anything back? It feels like she's used to this, which is sad. And Dane is trash. It's true. I sense that she liked that she finally was going to be someone's wife. Yes, which is why she really waited for her whole life. You blame Disney. I wonder, did she talk about religion? The whole saving herself for marriage thing. I wonder if that's more of a religious thing. And one of y'all said something about her daddy. I think it was you also who said something about her daddy and faith faith-based thinking. Did you say that earlier? Yeah, Lola's given to Lulu. Very much given to Lulu. Yeah, very much used to it. Oh, okay, yeah. Mm. I don't know how much of her religion also like played a role in this. Oh, okay. Mm. Some of that also is kind of getting her mixed up and ignoring the red flags. Oh, interesting. We still haven't heard when the new season is coming out. They taking their time. I can see this though. I can definitely see this. I can definitely see this. Yeah. Yeah, they need to come on and roll them new episodes out. Now, who else do y'all want to talk about? Oh, we gotta talk about Alex and I forgot about the reunion looks. I don't even do y'all want to do reunion looks? Well, we gotta talk about Alex and Ashley. That man didn't even get no haircut. He didn't take care of get his beard lined up. Okay. He didn't get his beard lined up. And yeah, what's with all the spray tan, y'all? What's with all the spray tan on white? Okay. On white. I want to talk about Ashley. Yeah, he rolled out of he knew he wasn't getting married. I could tell when he was trying on the suit. Like there were no details into the suit. It was so generic. It was just so generic. I really feel like he lost his self once soccer died for him. There's some arrested development, and he's very much stuck in the life he had when he was a soccer player. Soccer was his whole personality. Him being a soccer star, like nothing else mattered. Like when they knew that I was like on that team and you know getting all those trophies. Most of the time women hear that I'm a soccer player, like that gets them. But when he had that career pretty much ending injury, I think a lot of his life like really stopped there emotionally. And he just started, I think, I don't know, trying to find himself or trying to find something worth like holding on to by traveling to these different places. But he's very lost. And it makes me look at the mothers, like not blaming them, but kind of, you know, how did your son get here to this point? And he lies to women. He has no sense of self, arrested development. The way he was talking to what's her name? Priyanka at the table. He doesn't respect women. And that has to come from somewhere. I also am curious about his father. We didn't hear really anything about his father. Did he have siblings? Y'all let me know in the chat. Does he have siblings? Is he an only child? I'm just so curious. It's the Freud in me. Okay, the psychodynamic therapist in me. I want to know. I'm like itching to know about your birth, your life before soccer. Where's your daddy at? Do you got siblings? Oh my God, I'm such a therapist. I'm so curious about how you got here. Did life just die once you didn't get drafted? Okay. Oh, so he gives me only child. Okay. Damn it, he didn't have any family at the wedding outside his friends, and we only saw him interact with his mom. I wondered too, like with the friends when I was watching the scenes with him and his friends, do they know they friend ain't shit? Do you ignore it? Do you accept him? Have they been wronged by him in the past? I have so many questions, y'all. My mind as a therapist just kind of like I want to know like the genogram. Okay, got your mama at the top, daddy is a question mark, and then we go down from your mama to you. She birthed you. Okay, I want to know like what's the rest of your family tree? What does the rest of it look like? Okay, I'm so curious. It sounds like he does have a dad side since it sounds like he doesn't. Is it doesn't have a dad? Chew, he was performing for his mother. She said she was okay before and after the wedding. It was very strange, yeah. Reminded me of your video about being emotionally detached, yeah. People said that the mother's her dress was inappropriate for a wedding. What do y'all think? I just can't believe she called you a liar. She called you a liar. And Ashley knew that that integrity piece was going to hit him hard. She had to know his integrity is everything to him. His dad left when he was young and started a new family in Australia. Okay, so there's no relationship there. Excuse me. So there's no relationship there. Okay, interesting. Abandonment trauma. So I wonder if he ever had a father figure that made up for that. Now I know the mom is a truck driver. I wonder how long has she been a truck driver? Because she was a truck driver. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wonder how long has she been a truck driver? If he ever had father figures in his life once his father left. Has he ever been to Australia? Did they have conversations just on the phone or on FaceTime? Mm, my mind's going, guys. I have so many questions about his attachment. Yeah, the mom was there, but nobody else was from his family. Men don't care. They're not asking the tough questions. They might be getting his leftovers. You right. You're right, April. Oh, on his dad's side. But what's the relationship of the siblings live in Australia? Oh, you said the mom was a rent mom. Wow. Mom was a rent mom. His stepdad wasn't the best. He apparently abused him. Oh, I do remember that. Okay, I do remember that. Okay, so let's paint this picture and see. Okay, so you have Alex, who's in his 30s. We're gonna say is in his father moved to Australia. And started a new family, abandonment. How soon after the father leaving did the mom bring in the stepfather? So he's young, he's an only child. It's for some time only him and his mother. And then mom meets a new man who maybe at that time, I wonder if he liked him. if Alex liked the stepdad. Stepdad comes into play only to abuse him. And I wonder if also abuse maybe mom. Okay, so there's abuse in the home. When did mom become a truck driver? Were you left at home with just the stepfather? Okay. A lot of trauma. A lot of trauma here. Sometime in your life, you found soccer. Soccer became your outlet from the abuse. You learned early on that if I perform, I get good things, trophies. People pay attention to me. Maybe when I get trophies and I perform very well, I don't get hit. Okay. Maybe also you were on a travel soccer team, which meant you were gone often, which took you away once again from being abused. Okay. And at some point in your life, you think you're going to get drafted to play soccer, which is what it was going to change your life. Maybe change your mama life. Get you away from the town, the city, wherever you live to start all over. But unfortunately, you hurt yourself. And then your life comes crashing down, and everything you wished and dreamed upon no longer existed. So at that point, you start to escape. Some people use substances, some people use relationships, some people travel. Searching for that spark, whatever it was about soccer, hopefully you can get that again from these different places. Okay, let me know, what do you guys think? Let me look at the chat. Okay. Oh, once in Australia. Okay. Yeah, stepdad wasn't that close. I don't remember a lot of stuff. Yeah, he met the dad at 25. His mom remarried to a stepdad who committed DV. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I remember a lot of stuff that I don't remember. He spoke highly of his grandfather. Yeah, it's kind of sad when you really think about when you put it all together. Gwen, it is very sad. He very much is a little boy, functioning as an adult. I think looking for love, but being scared of it too. I wonder if he's ever had a relationship with a woman that was healthy and let somebody get close. Yeah, he needs some help to work through that trauma. The trauma benefited him and his mother, especially if it was a time of abuse. Yeah, they got to escape for a little bit. Yeah, very sad. And April comes from a totally opposite family. Loving parents. I'm sure her father is highly respected. Great career. Probably grew up, I don't want to say with money, but financially stable. Damn, Cassandra. I don't even think he knows how to love. But what were his examples of love? You know? What were his examples of love? A father who hit him, who hit his mother. It sounded like he had a good relationship with his grandfather. He probably did get love, probably from maybe his soccer teammates. But then he said he realized once he got hurt that they weren't really his friends. So very sad. I think he has too much shame, and rather than running from relationships, he hops in them. And yeah, he's a fearful avoidant. Yeah, he has a fearful avoidant attachment style. And she has an anxious one. Oh, he said the most serious relationship, 4 months to Ashley. Another reason to exclude you from the show. Damn. Because everybody this season was in their 30s, right? To be in your 30s and your only serious relationship lasted 4 months? Is that serious though? At 4 months, I feel like you're just barely like becoming exclusive. I wonder if that would hurt him. I wonder if he really liked her. Yeah, his child. I do remember that part. Yeah, at the altar, he said that she was funny, beautiful, and confident. Yes, I when she said, I know everyone thought I was crazy for falling in love with you behind a wall in the pods, but I do love you. And he's like, love that. I'm like, that's all you got? Love that? That was sad, y'all. That was sad. Love that. Love that. He had to be up there for the money. It had to be for the money. Definitely not serious. That was a travel nurse who refused to move to Australia with him. Mm. Do y'all believe the travel nurse exists? Y'all believe the whole Austin thing? You feel like Chrissy, she was an actress? I don't know. I just the switch up was like, what? Because didn't she say back in the back that she was okay with marrying him even if like she knows he might not say yes or he didn't really like her? Something like that. I was like, okay, girl, this is not great. Okay, not great. She's like, well, before you speak, I was like, okay. I think at one point people thought Priyanka was either the girl from Chicago or people thought that she was a travel nurse. Yeah, the way he started talking to her sideways, she like, I'm out this bitch. You ain't about to talk to me. I'm gonna exit stage left so you can go talk to her like that, but not me. Okay, not me. The travel nurse exists because Pre, Ash, and Alex got into an argument at the bar because his story wasn't adding up. But she hasn't come out yet. You would think that that person would have came out and did like an interview or something. I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe it. But yeah, I guess at the last minute, she's like, yeah, female empowerment. Yeah. And I saw a lot of commentary about that black girl at the reception. Like her people saying that she was at like a MAGA wedding and based off how she looked, they figure like they know what kind of black girl she is and stuff like that. I thought that was an interesting conversation. If you haven't already, please hit the like on this live, become a member, subscribe. Let me know if you're a new subscriber. Oh, that's true. Didn't he say she was in a new relationship? I think he said that at the bar, actually. He might have said that at the bar. And I just didn't remember. Yeah, people were going in on the friend. Okay. She was at a MAGA wedding. Um, she looked crusty. Oh, you're a new sub? Okay, let's celebrate you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. Yeah, we need to get some more subscribers up in here. We just hit 20,000. Was it last week we hit 20,000? You wouldn't wanna be, associated. Yeah, we gotta celebrate the new folks. Thank you for staying. Thank you for not only watching, but staying and coming to the live. Thank you for coming to the live too as a new sub. Truly appreciate you, Chrissy. Um, I think we did enough deep diving on Alex and Ashley. I've done a lot of conversations about Emma. Don't really know if I want to talk about her again. Oh my God, not this fool is on Cameo. Y'all want him to shout y'all for your birthday? Y'all gonna pay $25? Wow. Apparently driving a Honda and asking for a prenup after 21 days is controversial. Maybe I should have waited 22 so it sounded more romantic. In reality, I've never been a super materialistic person. A prenup is a smart financial decision that protects both people, and a Honda is a smart car that actually lasts. Shout out Tagging Honda for building cars that run forever amid their business. Stay humble. Yeah, they really did do a close up on that Honda when he was driving off. That was shady. Oh, you guys want to? Okay, I feel like I've done so many conversations about Emma and Alex, so many videos on them, so we can just kind of move it along. Let me see if I can find a nice photo of Vic and Christine. Do you think they got the short end of the stick, or do you feel like it worked out for them to have um, their own private wedding? Yuck! Yuck! Oh, you think so? She said she didn't know about them airbrushing her scars out of the photo, the main cast photos, until a friend actually pointed out to her. I don't think I even really noticed until like later on. Let me all this water, give me a second, guys. Y'all said Vic is so cute. Christine did an interview and said that one of them didn't have a passport. I thought I saw something that said that they both had passports. I've heard the opposite. Oh, hey, Beth, you decided to pop on up in here, huh? Hey, Beth. No, we just started talking about Vic. Vic is handsome, unlike some. I was pleased to see her journey on Love is Blind, their journey My husband know that the dichotomy between Edmund and Vic as Love and By recruits black men as well to see. It is interesting because when you look at the black men cast for this season, we'll only count 2 of them. Sorry, y'all. We'll count 2. Kevin and Dr. Vic are vastly different, polar opposites. Oh, we got a new member. Okay, thank you for joining the membership. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout her out in the chat. All the members, please. Join the membership is only $1. Okay, only $1. Yeah, I do think when you look at a lot of the men, Dr. Vic and Kevin were polar opposites. Last season was last season Colorado. When you look at last season with what is that guy's name? I'm just too nice. You look at him. I think last season he was the only black guy. They do have archetype. And I feel like this season the black women, they have more black women than black men. The pool was very small. Edmund, yes, Edmund. Excuse me. I think that the pool was very small. And they're so different. They typically like somehow he snuck in. Because the last time we got one like him was Seattle. What's that guy's name? That's married to Penny? Oh, another new member. Hello. Hello. Thank you for becoming a member. The membership is growing. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Join the membership is only $1. $1, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Kwame, yes. Oh, Kwame was actually the same season as the other. What was the other guy's name, though, that worked for Nike? Yes, the guy who married Tiffany. Why do I call her Penny? JC Penny. Do y'all remember his name? Do we count Kwame though? In this conversation that I'm having? I think the only guy that reminds me of Dr. Vic is the guy who's married to Tiffany, Brett. Somehow Brett snuck in and Dr. Vic snuck in. Now, before Brett, let me know if there was a guy before that. Because Seattle was that season 5? Was that season 5? Was Seattle? But I don't know how he snuck up in here. Brett snuck up in here. And I guess we'll add Kwame. Well, I guess we... I kind of want to add him, but I guess so. It's a rarity. But then I know some people have been disappointed because, okay, we finally get a good guy after so many seasons. And this gonna piss some of y'all off because I'm not trying to make it all about race. But you finally get another guy like Brett, and then he marries a white girl. Okay, I know there's been those kind of conversations. I've had those conversations with people. So it's like I could tell people are disappointed but happy at the same time that he's happy. They have a good relationship, it seems like. Yeah, I don't want me to add Kwame. You know, girl, I don't know if you're new here, but I be saying all the shit nobody wants to say. Are they scared to say? Okay. But yeah, a lot of people are disappointed that they feel like this great black man in higher education. I believe he's a doctor. He has his doctorate. Sounds like he comes from a very stable family. He got on the show and he married a white girl. Okay, nobody wants to say that, but there are people who are upset about that. And then I've also seen the people who are now comparing them to season 1. Okay? Whose names I'm terrible with names, y'all. But now I've been seeing people compare them to the first season couple. I just wish people could have their own separate relationships and not have this comparison to Cameron and his wife. Okay, PhD, that's what I thought. That's why I said Dr. Vic. But yeah, there are people who feel like, okay, y'all had like 5 black girls on here, maybe 4, and 2 black guys. The odds were against the black girls. Okay. Yes, Lauren and Cameron. He got his Coretta Scott. He wanted a white Nubian queen. Not to mention, like, once they finally got engaged, like, they didn't even show most of their dates. Who knows if Dr. Vic went on dates with other girls because they primarily just showed them have a couple pod dates and then get engaged. Okay. And then get engaged. But yeah, it has to be talked about because there are a lot of people who are disappointed that like this great black man um just ended up being with a snow bunny. But he was cheesing. He seemed happy. I believe they're still married. They travel. So the whole thing about the passport, I've heard that Love is Blind makes sure everyone has a passport before going on the show. So that's not true either. I don't know. It just kind of feels like that they knew that they weren't going to have a lot of drama, so they left them behind. I think that did Love is Blind try and say there were budget cuts, and that's why there was budgetary reasons of why, because they ended up with what was it 6 couples that went to Mexico? I don't know, child. I don't know, child. Okay. But the black woman could have pursued other races, but I get you. You don't get me. You don't get me. But I love you, Lola. It's funny because if a black man had Christine's background and was black, he wouldn't have saved her. I've been hearing a lot about that too. People feel like Christine has a lot of trauma. But so do a lot of people. I think your trauma should not stop you from being able to have love, fall in love. Some people have said she's insecure. I've heard also like I've seen stuff online saying that they didn't like the conversation he was having with her about raising black children. I think on that part I kind of like was scrolling to be honest. So I really don't remember the conversation when they talk about raising black children or biracial children. But I know that was also like a topic that I just kind of don't remember. I'm a black PhD researcher like Vic. It's hard out here for dating high divorce rates for us black PhDs. I sense that Kia and Tyler didn't go for Mick due to his nature. Dynasty was his other choice. I don't remember Dynasty. Was she furniture? You know how some of these black women just become furniture, which is sad too. I also saw something saying that people like Dr. Vic, men like Dr. Vic, are a well-known secret amongst people who are in higher ed. Maybe Sands, you can kind of talk to that, but there are a lot of black men in higher education who are there, but just don't get looked at because they're probably seen as too boring, square, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't think it was. Y'all keep thinking that there's some kind of legal charges. Yeah. I wonder how that will, like, work out. He seems very calm, where he will give her the reassurance that some of that stuff, like, is don't worry about that type of stuff. Recently, conservative shows don't want to support interracial anything. I disagree. I disagree. I think they're and this is just for me as a black woman, my outside perspective. I feel like, oh, this is gonna be kinda controversial. Okay, let me drink my water real quick. I feel like from people who are not black, from the black community, non-black people, there's an intrigue about interracial couples. And I think that people who are not black are so intrigued by how can somebody from two different backgrounds fall in love? And I'm so curious about that. Like, oh my God, a black person and a white person? I've seen that with Love Island, with Alandria and Oh Boy. I've seen that here. I've seen that with Kwame and that girl, whatever her name was. I think there's a lot of intrigue. So even on when you watch commercials, there's never a same race individual anymore, couple. On every commercial I see, it's an interracial couple, where they're black and white, um, where they're Latino, Latinx, and black, Latinx and white, an Indian mom with like a black dad. You really don't see commercialized people of the same race together anymore. That's just what I have viewed. So I disagree with the conservative, like not supporting a racial relationship thing. Cause I feel like that has been pushed more in different media spaces, even online. TikTok couples who have these biracial kids who are in interracial relationships, they have all these followers because people are so curious about what their children will look like. Oh, they have green eyes and soft hair. Oh, they have pale skin but nappy hair. I think there's a lot of curiosity. So I'm gonna have to disagree with that one. So I disagree here. The conversation was crazy because why are they going to a white woman for that kind of topic? This water got me burping. Dynasty was the other beautiful black woman we saw briefly in the pods who became furniture. Dr. Sands. She became furniture. In higher ed, there is a geeky stereotype. Yeah. That's what I'm referring to by his nature. Yeah. He's too square. He's not street. He's not hood. He don't got that edge. So he gets dismissed. No way you can convince me that they wanted Kevin instead of Vic. I wasn't trying to convince you of that. Yeah, he is. That's why I'm like, how he get on the show? You need to go on them campuses, girl. See what college and universities you live by, and go to some of them events they be having on campus. Yeah, it's never all black couple or family anymore. It's always an interracial family selling you pods, selling you dishwashing detergent, selling you Tide. Pay attention. It's all interracial couples, whether it's a black and white, it's an Indian woman with a Latino man. Everything they're trying to sell you now, cheese, trying to sell you string cheese, and the kids are like biracial and the parents look like racially ambiguous. Yeah, it's very gimmicky. Very gimmicky. I agree with you. I don't see it, but I think Tyler maybe wasn't that serious. Vic might have been off by the conversation. Like some of their scenes, I guess I was scrolling because I don't remember a lot of their dialogue. I'm still gonna have to disagree, Mia. But it's okay, we can disagree. Well, they went on what's her name? AD's show. I just wasn't so captivated or interested in them to watch the podcast. I know I normally do recaps on her podcast. I just didn't really feel like they were that interesting to go on her show. So I didn't watch it. You better pull up to the HBCU. Okay? You better pull up. What events they got going on? You need to be up there. Be at that recruiting table. Pretend like you're trying to become a student and talk. I think there would be plenty of black women who would think he would, yeah. But what would be that demographic? What would be the age group? It'd be a certain type of woman. Okay. A certain demographic. Some of these girls that be on Instagram, be on TikTok, would not be into a guy like him. It takes, I think, a person of a certain maturity and moving with certain intentions. I wonder kind of, as much as he married Christine, of him and how would him and Brittany have done? See, I wish we would have saw more of his dates. I'm sure he dated other people in the pods and we just didn't see it. Okay. Oh, you think that Dr. Vic seems more religious, which is why I'm kind of curious about how him and Brittany would have done. Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just was like, I'm not too invested in those two. I think he's problematic in some ways. At the end of the day, he wants a white woman and he was previously engaged. Oh, he was previously engaged to a white woman. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Interesting. Depending on the field, the black belt PhDs may be adjunct professors off campus already married. Don't be trying to stop April Dream. Okay, we trying to rally her up to go on down the street now. It's some events I'm sure happening this spring that she can go to. I agree. Demographic 33 to 41, college educated auntie, dog moms with a passport. Yeah, probably nothing under 30 would be interested in him. You right with this, April. Or is this you? Is this you right here? This what you looking for? But I think these are the type of people that probably would be more interested in oh, my thing fell. Would be interested in a Dr. Vic type. Hey, Gia. Are you new? Oh, you think him and Tyler? He's too calm. And I think at times Tyler is too rah-rah. I don't see that working. We already talked about Alex. We've been on here an hour and a half. I just realized that. But I guess I'm pretty sure they're still gonna be together. Like, I have no doubt that they're not gonna be I have no doubt that they're still gonna be married. Okay. Should we look at reunion looks? If you haven't already, please make sure to like the live. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Okay. It's giving what's that Disney Disney movie? Elsa? Sorry, it's giving Elsa. What interviews? What interviews are you talking about? We have been on here for an hour and a half. I know some people are just joining, so a lot of stuff we've already talked about, but what cast interviews? But this is giving Elsa. What's with her in this like helmet she likes to wear? It's just giving Elsa. Okay. A drunk Elsa? Damn, y'all shady. Yeah, it's giving Elsa. Is the whole thing a wig? 'Cause it's looking like the whole thing is a wig. Between, I think, the hair and her style, it really ages her. Yeah, it's just no. He still looks the same. He could, like, clean up his beard a little bit. It kind of ages him also. Country bumpkin. Yeah, you're right. She is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hers was giving like kind of wig, y'all. It was too much wig. It's just no. The dress is giving prom. It's definitely giving prom. Oh yeah, we talked about them at the beginning a lot. We talked about them a lot at the beginning. Oh, Jordan. This like it makes her look very young. It's cool, like nothing special. She looks very young here though. Very young, but very nice. I like the brown. Yeah, I like the brown. Oh, they matching. Oh yeah, they definitely still together. They matching. It's giving Waka Flocka though. I saw something where he was getting his hair retwisted. What they call him? MAGA Flocka? They were calling him MAGA Flocka today. You talking about Christine or Amber? He not leaving his snow bunny. Yeah, she looks very pretty. Dang. Dang, girl. Yeah, he definitely is giving Waka Flocka right now. He should have wore his glasses. Because giving Waka Flocka. This is, I can't even tell this is Bree. So the girls definitely talked. What you wearing, girl? I'm wearing brown. Okay, I'm gonna wear brown too. She does not look the same. Her face looks different. It's cool. I wish, the jewelry was a little bit more, it could be the photo. I wish the jewelry was a little bit more statement pieces where you can see it a little bit more. You talk about her? Pick me. Oh, you talking about Dr. Vic. Yeah, her face looks totally different. But she looks pretty, yeah. She does look pretty. I guess some of y'all might have missed this. We talked about spoilers earlier. So let me see if she matching her dude, because that'll tell me something too. No, they're not matching. I don't like this look. The shirt underneath looks sloppy. And the suit, the top jacket looks kind of old. Yeah, I don't like this. What y'all think? I don't like it. Who's a 5? Face loop shawty. Photoshop. Y'all starting to mess around in the chat. I can tell the crew that showed up. The messy crew has shown up to the chat. Hated it. Yeah, he can't dress. It's a no for me, dog. Ugh, I don't like this. It's too long. Maybe if it was black with the underwear, and then maybe, once I see it on stage, maybe it'll look better, but it could be the pose too. I think it's maybe too long. Excuse me. Yeah, y'all late, but right on time. Yeah, Beth. You said horrendous. Dang. She said Pilates wear. Get into it. Revenge dress. Y'all think this is a revenge dress? I just think it's too long. Ah. No, I saw a picture of her. She had some kind of like it looked like a costume party at her house. She had a black dress that had a slit all the way up the side. I just think it's too long. I'm not really feeling it. He definitely looks short. Somebody said the way his shoes are, you could tell he got lifts in his shoes. Oh man. This looks like a picture he would use for the apps. I can tell he probably cropped this out and use it on the app afterwards. He looks so little. So little. He looks so little, man. Little man, little man. Didn't they have a movie called Little Man? The Wayans? You think he looks decent, Beth? He does. Like, he just looks little. You think he looks better with the hair? Mm. What he gonna have to say for himself? Okay. Looks like she used some spray tan. Because her other arm doesn't let you put enough spray tan on it. Yeah, it look cool. That's cool. Could use maybe like a necklace. And maybe some rings. They seem like this season they dressed up a lot more than last season for the finale. Not Stuart Little. No, you do not like Dr. Vic, I could tell. Let me say Vic is the token. There's more to this. Look at how he quickly told Kevin he dodged a bullet with Kenya and Tyler. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about Dr. Vic, Kevin, Kwame, Edmund, and Brett. Yeah, we had a whole conversation about them. You said that she could wear a paper bag and you would still love it. Okay, there's love there. He looks the same. I guess out of all the guys, he kind of looks the most decent so far. Oh, this is sultry. I wish she had worn some color though. Especially with her hair being so dark. She been working out though. I just wish she wore some color with her dark hair, her tan skin. She would look great in like a pop of color. What do y'all think? I think a pop of color. Yeah, I just need some color. It's too black because the setting is already very dark. Like she just would have killed it in like a pink. But then I think with the dark hair, maybe not. But she does look good. Yeah, I bet she does look good. Miami will love her. Yeah, they would. I don't know. I want to see more color. But she do look good. She been working out. Now this to me gives revenge. It's definitely giving revenge. Y'all are clowning in the chat. Well, here you go. Hope you're ready for nothing. I guess. He looks the same. Mm, still ain't shit though. uh, Respectfully, I disagree. Tyler and Kia weren't serious or a good match for Dr. Vic's personality based on their prior actions. Yeah, I don't think that those two would have been a good match for him. Just because they're both black women doesn't mean that they should have and would have automatically matched with him. I don't see that it would have worked. Oh. Yeah, we talked about this earlier about the spoilers. But is the baby gonna be with a white girl or black girl? I'm rooting for everybody black. Yeah, she does look really nice. Yeah, girl, don't waste your tears on this man. What? Are you blind? I think you blind. You blind. I'm gonna just say you blind. Oh, you got ready for me to move on? Somebody said white for sure. Y'all want me to move this photo. Okay, next. Okay, I like this. I like the red. And she posed. I like this. This is good. I like this. Now, what Alex got on? Damn. He went to Target and got a shirt. He went to Target and bought him a shirt, y'all. Look like he got a haircut, maybe. Somebody said, damn, Alex, stay ready. Never know when coach is going to throw you into a game. Oh, my God. He didn't even try, man. He does not care. He does not care, y'all. This man do not care. He on a polo. A freaking polo. Why y'all calling Devonte no neck? Why you say of course she wore red? Why are you saying that? Y'all calling her Ivanka? I'm dead. Beth, you own one tonight. Now you calling her Ivanka. So that would make her daddy Trump. Her daddy was kind of nice. Yeah, they still dragging. Yeah, he don't even try. Yeah, that's him though. That's him. Beating his own drum. Okay, speaking of heist, who do y'all think are going to move on to that? What's that other show that they be having? Perfect Match? Okay, you know we're going to have Perfect Match in the summertime. So who making it over to Perfect Match? Oh, he's created a soccer podcast? What the world needs is another podcast. Oh, MAGA Red. That's why y'all saying that. Alex, the soccer swindler. Oh my God. Y'all are cracking me up in the chat. Yeah, we don't need no more podcasts. Connor should say no because I think Bree might be on the Perfect Match. I heard that they reconnected though after the show, Connor and Bree, I don't know if they're together, but I heard that they have reconnected. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's why they were dogging that black girl being at her wedding because like how you black at a mega event? Like you were seriously at a MAGA wedding as the only black girl. His favorite words. Definitely, absolutely. Oh, for sure. Connor can't see that he can do better. Let me see. Where is the let's roll the tape a little bit.
This for the first time.
Oh. I want to know how they convinced Cameron to come. Because his wife don't F with the show no more. Okay.
I'm not proud of a lot of those moments.
The reality was very, very different than what was being shown.
He's really bad. It wasn't anything.
Did you not know that I had my engagement ring on?
I literally did not.
Were you lying?
This guy got a baby on the way and he engaged.
I told you. Do that.
I'm assuming.
What do y'all think about her getting divorced from that guy? I'm not surprised. She's starting to mess with her face, though. I can tell she's starting to mess with her face. Not Bliss be in the comments saying, "Dare I say the best reunion ever?" Are they paying y'all to comment? Just me the entire time. They must have got a nice check from Netflix to show up to this reunion. I got all the past couples in the audience. We want Ashley's dad to host it. Hard pass for me. Don't need that. Yeah, Connor needs confidence. You right. Girl, you right. But he still went back to her. He still went back to her. Just like women do. Men do it too. It seemed like from what I can kinda pick up, somebody was hitting on Devonte while they were still together or something, and that person from the voice, it kinda sounded like Bree. That's what I'm kinda picking up on, I'm not sure, but that's the gist I'm getting. Where'd the budget go, Cam? She did like a podcast talking about that a lot of things that no, that was Jessica, sorry. Jessica did a podcast saying like a lot of things he said. It was something about like he said a lot to her that she believed, and people were like, "How could you be with a guy like that?" And she's like, "Well, he told me so many different things that I found out afterwards were not true." It sounded like she was mad at Bree. That's the vibe I'm getting. She's from what season was it where she married the guy who was more country and they just got a divorce? Somebody in the chat let me know what season. Her face looks completely different because she's been dibbing dabbling in plastic surgery. She had a baby like a year and a half ago. But her and her husband are now getting a divorce. What season was she on? Somebody in the chat probably can remind me. Yeah, all that damn music. They had to, especially Cameron, because I know his wife does not F with the show anymore. So I wonder how much did they give him. Yes, Alexa and Brennan. They're getting a divorce now. Her face looks very contoured because she's starting to tweak with it a lot. Um, but they were married for what, 3 years, y'all? Were they married 3 years? And just recently announced that they're getting a divorce, I think during the summer. I have never watched other seasons. Are y'all gonna watch that show about age differences in relationships? I know that's supposed to come out, is it next week? I anticipate none of the real questions were answered will be addressed. Yeah, of course. That's how it always is. You know they're gonna be in the Nick Bowles podcast. Oh, did they film this in LA though, or did they film it in Atlanta? So normally the same week that they do the reunion filming, a lot of them go on the Nick Bowles files. But I don't know if this one was filmed in LA or if it was filmed in ATL. It's supposed to be on Netflix. Like Nick Biles and his wife are the host. I thought it was supposed to come out this week. I can't remember what it's called though. Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of interviews like post reunion. Okay, so that's why I'm curious to see if they're gonna have those interviews because normally the reunion is filmed in LA. And so they film all of the AD podcast, they film the Nick Biles podcast, they film it all while they're in town for the reunion. But this time the reunion was in Atlanta, which might be why Cameron is there, actually, that I think of it. Um, will they still do all the interviews with Nick Biles and his wife? I really don't think they care. They're like, "We getting paid, like, we don't care to answer all those questions." The only question Vanessa cares about is if someone's having a baby. Yeah, they did. We talked about that earlier, they broke up. Sorry, I also said earlier there would be lots of spoilers. But yeah, we talked about their breakup earlier in, the live. Damn, we've been on here 2 hours. But yeah, it's a show coming out. I feel like this week about is age really a determining factor in a relationship? I wonder why they decided to do the reunion actually in Atlanta instead of LA. I don't know if it was cheaper for them to fly people from Ohio, but I feel like that's never really mattered before. Okay, so yes, some of y'all saying y'all pass, so maybe I don't have to worry about watching that next week. If y'all not really gonna watch it, I won't really watch it either. I won't watch it either if y'all not gonna watch it. Yeah, it's a dating show with age differences. Maybe I could mm, I don't know what it's called though. They they um they already did the trailer for it. I don't really see it on here though. Yeah, I don't see it on here. Somebody in the chat will probably know the name of it. What is 50 Walk?
When did you get out
Yeah.
officially?
Out of prison?
Yeah.
January 7th.
Oh, P got a podcast? Yeah, I can't find it, but they had showed they showed a trailer for it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, she been playing with her face. No, I think like she's starting to do the plastic surgery. Oh no, I oh no. Oh, Age of Attraction, yeah. Let me see if I can find a it's probably somewhere. I don't think I care that much to look it up for y'all. Yeah, it's just about if age is really a factor when it comes to finding your mate, basically. That's pretty much what it's about. Oh, you're probably right. I have heard that a lot of production companies are leaving LA and moving to Atlanta. Good point. Good point. Yeah, we don't need another podcast. But what we watching next? What we watching next? What are we watching next? What y'all want to watch next? What else is coming up? When is coming back?
They are trying everything they can to cut each other's throats.
Oh, March. When is March 19th? Oh, so like in 2 weeks. Okay, we got that coming back in 2 weeks. Let me know what else are y'all watching now that Love is Blind is about to be over. Now, I didn't grow up watching this, so I'm like, do I have to be familiar with the first Hillman series to get into this? Let me know, chat. really know what else is coming up. Are y'all watching Love and Marriage Huntsville? I can do some stuff on that. So it's like some of y'all are gonna be watching Age of Attraction. Age of Attraction. Can we do a poll on here? Let me know. Maybe I'll do a poll on the page. I'm gonna do some Paradise stuff next week. I actually want to talk about maybe like some character stuff, not really recaps, but doing some deep dives on like Annie next week. But this don't start till April, y'all. I thought that didn't start till April. But yeah, I have to put up some polls on the channel this weekend. So it looks like a lot of stuff is probably gonna start around March 19th. Damn, that means I gotta pay for my Apple. Oh, when is Temptation Island coming back? Does that start tomorrow or is that next week? Because I have been wanting to go back to like doing some stuff about Huntsville. But I'm gonna put up a poll on the channel this weekend so we can see what y'all are actually interested in having me recap. But yeah, I had a good time tonight. Had a good time. This is one of the longest lives I've done in quite some time. And make sure you guys, if you haven't already, please like this live, leave some comments under the video. What do you want to see me recap next? I already have some stuff planned for Paradise. I need to catch up on the last couple episodes. What you want me to do? Sinatra too? Okay. I think I'm focused more on characters, not recaps so much. Just doing some deep dives and analyzing the characters of the trauma and stuff related to their characters. Sinatra has a lot of trauma. Annie has a lot of complex PTSD. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some character stuff next week. I think that's all I really have in mind. And then we have the reunion on Wednesday. And then I'll be out of town for a couple days. So the channel will kind of have not a lot of probably long form next week, but more maybe like some short form stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming tonight. It was fun. It was a fun night. Appreciate you guys. Kinda. Yeah, kinda. But yeah, for sure the Paradise stuff is coming. I just have to record over the weekend. I do watch Married to Medicine. I just was like, there's just so much. I have to really figure out for my time and like not burning myself out what to really talk about. I have been watching them all. I watch every week. I just don't think I have a lot of time to discuss it though. So maybe we'll see. Cause I also want to do some stuff with Love and Marriage Huntsville, relationship stuff. I really like Bell Collective. I haven't started watching the new season, but that show is slept on. I wish more people. The new seasons have been really good. Okay, very good, Bell Collective. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me. Some of y'all have been here since the beginning. Sans, you've been here since the beginning of this live. Thank you. April was up in here. We got some new members who joined. Chrissy, thank you. Thank you to the new members. Chrissy and Cassandra. But have a good night. I'm going to go get something to eat, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you, Chrissy, for joining the membership. See you guys next time. Bye.